Good afternoon, members. This video that I'm going to record is basically based on valuation of American call or put options, right? We all have done during the discussions of our sessions or otherwise during your 50 hours training or in your professional curriculum, the valuation of European options, which are widely used in India, right? American options are not generally used in India, but if in exam of IBBI RV exam, they're asking for it, so we must have to prepare for these kind of options also, right? Before going to the valuation of American call option or put option, because the exam question that is being circulated these days very widely by the members is basically based on put option valuation, that is the American put option valuation. But if you understand the concept properly, then the valuation, as you all know, is same, or the concept will be always same for call as well as the put option, right? So always try to understand the concept, not try to cram the question. The similar question was already there even in my videos also. I have given that question, the 5020 question and all, but that was only for European call or put option. American options valuation was not there, right? So before going in that particular question, let's revise. I'll not teach in detail the options valuation and all. That must be clear before going through this video. Please remember, right? But just for the sake of revision, I am saying that what we are going to study and what type of options are there. So quickly refresh the points with me. Number one, when we say about the options, there are two types or even four types of options which we have studied during our sessions. One is called European options, the second is called American option, the third is called Asian options, the fourth is called Bermudan options, right? So for the time being, I'm going to keep the other two options aside and I'm going to discuss the first two kind of options, right? One is called European option, the other one is called American options. What is the key difference between the two? The key difference between the two is in European options, there is always a fixed date for their expiry, right? After that date or before that date, you cannot exercise this option. The right that you are having, either the right to purchase or right to sell. If this is a call option, there will be a right to purchase the asset, right? If it is a put option, right to sell the asset. But the right can be exercised only on the exercise date. That is called European option. Whereas in American option, before that expiry date, anytime if you wish to exercise the option, you can exercise your option, right? The call option, obviously under European as well as in American, there are two kind of options. One is called call option, the other one is called put option. Under call option, you are having a right to purchase the asset at exercise price. So if actual price will be more than that, actual price will be more than that, and you are having a right to purchase the asset at lower price. Let's suppose you are having a right to purchase at 70, that is excess price, and actual price going on is 100. The 30 rupees will be your benefit or called as value of option, right? So whenever the actual prices are more than the exercise price, you as a buyer will get the benefit against that. Whereas in the vice versa case, put option will be having a right to sell, right? So if you are having a right to sell a particular asset at 100 rupees with the help of this option, if actual market prices will be lower than that, right, then you will be having a benefit, right? So due to that option, you will get some benefit, and that benefit is called value of option. So in quick manner, if the actual price is more than the excess price, तो आपको जो फायदा होगा, that benefit is called call option benefit or call option value. And vice versa, if the actual price of the asset, underlying asset, is lower. Now let's suppose you are having a right to sell a particular asset at 200 rupees, but if you go to the open market, the actual price is going on 150 only. So due to this right, due to this option, you can get some extra benefit of 50 rupees, and that is what we call the value of that put option. These are the basic concept that must be clear before even going further, right? And third and last change that is there required, that I will discuss with a very basic example to you. Let's try to understand that. Let's suppose there is a place right? Let's suppose there is a place like this. There are some houses, right? There is some other houses also. This side other houses are also there, right? And here all the four sides there are houses, and in the center there is a very big tree is there, which is very old and all, right? And very big tree, right? So due to the situation, obviously if I ask you that if you want to demolish this tree from here, then what you have to do, right? Can you do like this, that just get the cutter and cut it from the bottom, then let it fall to any of the sides and destruct the houses? Obviously not, sir. That will not be a wise decision, right? So what you will do in that situation? Obviously, we will ask for a crane or something. Then we'll start cutting one by one of its branches, right? And set them aside. Then we'll come to the step by step from starting from the branches. Then we'll come to the roots or the base of that particular tree, right? This is how a big tree should be cut down, right? Or should be demolished from that particular place. That basic principle, that basic knowledge of a layman that used for cutting a bigger tree through starting of its branches and then coming to the base is used in the valuation of American as well as European options. But in European options, that method can be ignored even, because the answer will be mildly changed. But in American options, you have to understand that properly, conceptual manner. What is that and how that is going to be used? I will discuss that, right? Next point. But do remember, when a bigger tree is required to be cut down, obviously we will start from the end and then we will come to the bottom. Last thing, if there is a spot price, there is a high price, there is a low price, and you need the probability of getting these prices, high price and low price, the method that is required is called risk neutralization approach. During our classes we have done that, but if you have not done that, I'm just writing the formula for your sake. How that formula is derived with the logics, I'm not going much deeper into that, because the question that is asked in the exam, the probability is given. But if there might be a situation that in exam the probability should be required to can be calculated, then this should be used. That is spot price into 1 plus R minus lower price divided by high price minus low price. This is the spot price, rate of interest. Lower price is this, high price and low price is this, right? And probability of low price will be 1 minus probability of high price. So obviously if the probability of high price is, let's suppose, 80%, the probability of low price will be 20% and vice versa, right? So this is the basic points that are required to solve the question with me, right? And how these questions are going to be solved if the interest rates are given. First we will try to solve that for European put option, and then afterwards we'll solve it for American put option. For call option, that will be your homework to practice, right? So please understand very carefully what is the question. Let's first read the question out. The question looks like this. Case study number 33. A stock index is at 5,000 points. There is a 50% probability that it will change either up by 20 points or down by 10 points in each month, right? Some of the members have shared with me the question with 200 points up and 100 point down. Please check in your exam whether it is 200 or 100. Obviously the answer will change, concept will not, right? In each month time, exercise price is 5020, interest rate is 1% per month. Sir, we have done this question. Sir, we have done this question. Even one video is available on the YouTube also on this. That is a separate question. That is only for European option, and interest rate is missing in that question, right? So in that situation, what you generally do, you make this kind of chart. Now let's try to solve this. If you need time to make this kind of diagram, just pause this video here, draw this, that what can be the prices. Today is 5,000, it can go up by 20 points, can go down by 10 points, 50-50 probability is written. What can be priced after 1 month, then what can be priced after 2nd month, then what can be priced after 3rd month, right? So this diagram, just pause the video. Now let's start discussion afterwards, right? So now if you want to calculate the value of option as you have earlier done, then we calculate the value of option here at each individual prices first, right? And then applied by the joint probability and get the value of option, expected value of option at the end of this month. But if interest rate is given and value of option is asked in the question, you always have to calculate current value of option. Please do remember that. Current value of option. What do we understand by current value of option? First try to understand the European option, then for American option with the logics you can do it within a minute, right? Current value of option means here we want the value of option, right, at today's date. So first of all, let's calculate the value of option on each and every expiry price. What can be the price and what can be the value of option on that date? So it can be, let's suppose the exercise price is 5020. So if this is a put option, right? So if the actual market price will be less than this, then only there will be some value of option. So in this situation, the value of option is 0. In this situation, the value of option is 0. In this situation, the value of option is 0. Here, the value of option is 20. If you are not comfortable even in this, just discuss or attend the first session of our classes. Then 0, then 20, then 20, then 50. These are the different value of options, right? So if the interest rate would have been missing in the question because older case study can also come in your exam, then simply you will multiply it with the joint probability. How the joint probability is to be calculated? 0.50 into 0.50 into 0.50. Whatever that path that is followed, you will just multiply their probabilities to get the joint probability. Multiply it, you will get the answer as 13.75. That is the answer of the older case study. So we are not going to discuss that. We are supposed to calculate the current value of option. We will not calculate the value of option here. Now the new story starts. Now just concentrate on my words very carefully. Just concentrate on this price. Whether this 5060 price is independent or dependent on one factor, that price at the end of 2 months should be 5040, राइट? अगर 5060 रुपए का प्राइस की मैं बात करूं तो क्या वो इस चीज के ऊपर डिपेंडेंट है कि 2 महीने के एंड पे प्राइस कितना होगा? अगर 5040 तो 5060 हो सकता है, नहीं तो नहीं हो सकता, राइट? सेकेंडली, इन दिस केस ऑल्सो, in this case the price of this 50 can only be there if at the end of 1 month or 2 months the price will be 5010, right? So what I want to convey is that these prices are not independent, rather they are dependent on some previous prices, and we have to calculate the value of option. Now if you see the available videos on the internet and all, the C++, C minus, C pi and all, many different formulas with the hedge ratio and all are used, not required, right? Just pay concentration for the next 2 minutes and you will be able to done that. Just remember one thing, if you have to cut a bigger tree, always start to cut down branches one by one first and then come to the base, right? So for the calculation of small situations, the probability risk neutralization approach also for calculation of probability can only be applied on one spot price, one high price and one lower price. So this is a bigger tree, I want to cut it down, so I will try to bifurcate this entire tree into smaller parts, right? Smaller branches, and then start cutting it down. How that should be done, sir? We will break this particular situation apart in a form that one should be the spot price, one high price, one lower price. How that should be done? Please pay concentration. If you can do that, the balance question is already done. Just concentrate. If I start from here, so in this particular box that I'm going to make, one is the spot price, one high price and one lower price is there. Yes or no? Let's suppose I write the box number 1 here. Correct? Smaller part. Now, if you start from here, then in this 5020 price will be there. Then afterwards, if I want to break it in parts in such a way that one high price and one lower price will be there. Why I am doing so, sir? Because risk neutralization approach of option valuation or probability calculation only uses one spot price, one high price and one lower price. And second way of thinking is that these two prices are dependent upon the previous price, right? So I can write box number 2 here. Then in the similar manner, I think now I have got my point. Just doing the exercise of breaking this apart. This is box number 3. And then afterwards also on this 5040, one high price and one lower price is there. Here also. So this will be very lengthy. It is lengthy sometimes to understand, but very easy in after once you will practice with me, then in exam it will not take more than 10 to 15 minutes to solve this. This is there. This is there. Right? So this is again 1, 2, 3. This is 4 number. This is 5 number. This is 6 number. This is 7. There are basically 7 boxes which are there, which are the small parts that can be solved, right? Which are having probabilities. Now just concentrate on one of the box, that is this box, right? Try to forget everything. Just be with me for next 30 seconds. The question and concept will be over afterwards, right? Don't try to mix it up. Just try to solve it one by one with me. Just concentrate on box number 4, right? How to read it? If at the end of second month the price of the share would be 5040, then afterwards we can get a value of option either of rupees 0 or of rupees 0. Sir, why there is 0 0, so nothing matters, but concept in call option there can be the value of option. So try to understand the concept, right? अगर 2 महीने के एंड पे प्राइस 5040 हुआ तो तीसरे महीने के बाद या तो मुझे 0 रुपए का फायदा होगा या मुझे 0 रुपए का फायदा होगा. And what are the probabilities of getting that benefit? So probabilities are 50-50. So what is my expected benefit? Obviously the benefit multiplied by the probability. So 0 is the amount, so nothing matters, but if there will be amount, so try to understand the concept now. So the value of option, expected value of option here is 0. That means last time, if the actual market price of the share will be 5040 at the end of 2 months, then based on the probability, the expected benefit that I will get after 3 months will be 0 rupees, right? Can I calculate the present value of this today? That is 1 month earlier. The discount rate is given, 1% per month is given, right? So can I discount it for 1 month? Yes, sir, we can do. It will be 0, but for the concept, we can do that. 1.01. So it will be here. What is the value of option? 0. We have cut down the last branch. Have you got this point? Now, on which date you got the value of option? At the end of second month. Previously, when we have calculated the value of option? At the end of third month. In the same manner. Now the concept, if you can solve one box, all boxes can be solved in the same manner. Just be with me. Here, if the price will be 5010 at the end of third month, how much benefit I can get? Either 0 or 20, right? What is the probability of this? 0.50. What is the probability of this? 0.50. So how much will be the expected value of option here? 10 rupees, right? At the end of 3 months, I can get expected 10 benefit. So what will be the value of this 10 rupees 1 month earlier, right? So it will be, here the current value of option will be 10 divided by 1.01. That is a 1% rate. So it will be approximately 9.901. You can calculate on your own, right? It will be 9.901. One is this, sorry. one is this, the here the value of option is this. In the same manner you have to solve the other boxes also. Here again, if the price will be 5010, then the benefit will be either 0 or 20. And what are the chances? In question the probabilities can be changed also, but whatever the probabilities will be there, you can get the expected value of option here. You must be conceptually clear, right? And then 1 month earlier value, because we need to calculate the current value of option. So for that I am just trying to cut the tree from behind and coming back to the values, right? And then last 20 and 50 in 2.50 in 2.50, and this is the base for calculation of American option. So please try to understand. This is 35. If you will discount it, the current value of option will be 34.6535. 34.6535. So these are the value of options that you have got at the end of second month, right? So bigger tree, upper branches are now cut down, right? So if I just pause the video, if I have not noted it down, just note it down, then I am going to erase this. Now the bigger upper branches are done with, right? This is done. There is no requirement of this now, right? We now need to break the question to start. The bigger branches are cut down. No need of these boxes. The 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes are not required. Only 1, 2 and 3 is required. Always try to understand. That is I always say. And obviously during first time learning it might take 15-20 minutes. But once done, afterwards you will be able to do it in 5 to 7 minutes. Always. This is it. Now this is of no use. This bigger tree, last branches are cut down. Now these are the only boxes which are required, right? Now these are the only boxes which are required. So this was the price. This was the price. Like these are the 4 value of options that you will get. What I have kept in this box is these. Now just concentrate again on the 2 months year end period. Now these two prices 5040 and 5010, just concentrate on box number 2. These are dependent upon the strike price or spot price of 5020, right? So if the price, try to read with me, if the price at the end of 1 month will be 5020, I can get a benefit of either 0 rupees or I can get a benefit of 9.901 rupees, right? And what are the chances of these benefits? Obviously 50-50 probability is there, right? So how much will be again my expected value of option? The same manner. The expected value of option will be 4.901. Just check it once. 9.901. 4.9505. Sorry, 4.9505. 4.9505, right? And here again these two value of options will be, you will get at the end of second month if the price will be 4990 at the end of 1 month. So what benefits you are expecting? And again the present value 1 month earlier can also be calculated. So directly do that. Current value of option here, right? So 4.9505 divided by 1.01, the same exercise, 1.01, it will be 4.901. 4.901. This will be the value of option here 1 month earlier. Now afterwards in the same manner here, these are the value of options. The probability of getting this benefit is 0.50. So what will be your expected value of option at the end of second month based on the dependencies? It will be 22.2773. 22.2773. And if you discount it for 1 month, then the value of option, current value of option here is divided by 1.01, 1% rate, 22.06. 22.06. 22.06. So these are the value of option that you have got. Now again the table number or box number 2 and 3 is of no use. Only box number 1 is left with, right? So now if I just remake this box again, so it will look like this: 5,000. The price can go up to 5020. The price can go up to 4990. And here if it will be this price, the value of option is, if this will be price, the value of option is 22.06, and here 4.901, right? And what are the probabilities of getting these prices? Now let's solve this last part. 50-50 again, 0.50 into 0.50. So that is why I have told you that if you can understand one part, the balance is just repetitive work, right? So then the expected value of option at the end of 1 month will be 13.48. 13.48. If you discount it for 1 month again, you will be left with current value of option. So you have cut down the bigger tree to smaller parts. 13.35 approximately. 13.35 is the current value of option which is required. This is European option. European put option current value through binomial tree. If you can understand this, American option will be of not more than 2 to 3 minutes, right? So till now, again I am revising. You have calculated the value of options, the interest rate was given. Why, sir, we cannot directly discount it for 3 months? Because in that case, the point that those prices, those value of options are dependent upon the earlier prices will not be considered, right? And it will be very difficult or rather impossible to understand the European options in that case. That is why, American option in that case. That is why I have taken this lengthy route, but understanding kind of route, right? So this is the answer of your first part, 13.35. The maximum time that we took to solve this, the least time will take to solve the other parts. Sir, what if we have to calculate it for call option? The same manner should be applied. Only the value of option on the after 3 months should be calculated properly, and then afterwards just break it into parts, solve each part independently, and then starting from the outer branches then come to the base. तो करना यही है, बड़े पेड़ को काटने के लिए टहनियों से शुरू करके आपने बेस तक आना है. Till this point of time, hope you have got my point, right? Now if you have something to write down, note down, then after pause start the video, because now we are going to understand the valuation of put options with the help of this value for American put options with the help of this table. I have made it again. You can draw it again if you wish to, otherwise you can ignore it. Now I am just going to write from the above table the value of options that I have got at each phase or each prices, right? Here the value of option that I have got is 4 point, I'll just write in different color, 4.901. Here it was 22.05. Here the value of option 5.40.9. Here 0. Here 9.901. Here 9.901. And here 34.65. 35. And at the end of 3 months, the same values we have got, that 0, 0, 0, 20, 0, 20, 20 and 50. These were the value of options that we have got, right? And whatever is written, or I'll highlight it for your reference, whatever I have highlighted with this green highlighter, these are the value of option that each prices we are expecting to get in this European options. Now, if this was an European option, you have assumed that the option is going to be exercised or can be only exercised at the end of 3 months, right? So if you exercise at the end of 3 months, these are the options, that these are the value of options that you are going to get. We have already done that, and based on that, the current value of option we have also got as 13.35, right? Here 13.35 approximately. Done. Now let's revise what was the key difference between the American and European options. Under European options, this option can be only exercised at the end of 3 months, and then you will get this value of option, expected benefit, right? In American options, you will be having a right to exercise the option before the expiry date also. That is, you can exercise the option at the end of second month also, you can exercise the option at the end of first month also, right? And value of option of your American options is always generally higher or equal to the European options. Why so? Just like a normal way, like if I ask you that you will purchase a particular car, right, and the car seller is telling you that, oh, you can use this car only after 3 months, today in between you cannot use that, whereas second person is telling you, second showroom owner is telling you that anytime whenever you want to use, you can use this car. So which car will be having more worth for you? Obviously the second one, which there is no restriction. So in the same manner, in European option there is a restriction that only on exercise date it can be exercised. In American options, there is no restriction that it can be exercised on second month and it can be exercised on first month end. But before exercising, let me ask you a very basic question. Even if you are having a right to exercise, बेशक आपके पास एक अधिकार है उसको एक्सरसाइज करने का, पर फिर भी क्या आपको नहीं लगता, don't you think that you will exercise this option earlier only and only if there will be benefit in exercising early? अगर आपको अर्ली एक्सरसाइज करके कुछ फायदा ज्यादा दिख रहा होगा तभी आप अर्ली एक्सरसाइज करेंगे ना. अगर कोई फायदा नहीं दिख रहा होगा, अगर उसको वेट करके ज्यादा फायदा हो रहा होगा, तो व्हाट यू विल डू? If there will be any extra benefit in waiting for that, obviously you will wait, but you will exercise early only and only if there will be some extra benefit in exercising early. So when you are going to value the American put options or American call options or other American options, the extra benefit that you are going to consider is called the benefit due to early exercise. The benefit due to early exercise. How to do that, sir? Now, on the third month, European option you have even exercised, American option of even exercise, these are the value of options that you will get, because these are the prices. These are the prices at the end of 3 months, right? Even if it a call option, it will American or European, these will be the benefits. What about the second month? Last 30 seconds, just concentrate. Just remember one thing, you will only early exercise if there will be extra benefit. Just read with me, right? What is the exercise price that you are having? The answer is 5020, right? Let's suppose I want to check whether there is any extra benefit in exercising the option at the end of second month or not. What can be the price at the end of second month? The price can be 5040. In put option, the benefit will only be there if the actual market price will be less than 5020, that is the exercise price, right? So even the price will be 5040. Even if I hold it for future 3 months, then I also get a benefit of 0 rupees. Even if I exercise today, I'll get a benefit of 0 rupees, because at 5040 option is not viable to be exercised. Second, if the, now concentrate, if the price is 5010, what is the exercise price that I am having? 5020. Please read with me. If I hold this option for 3 months, then whatever benefits that I will get, the present value today at the end of 2 months is 9.901. That means in simple language, जो भी मुझे कल को फायदा होगा उनकी आज की वैल्यू, 2 महीने एंड की वैल्यू है 9 रुपए 90 पैसे, राइट? Whereas if I choose, because this is American option, if I choose to exercise it now, right? So in that situation, how much benefit is there? Exercise price is 5020, my actual price is 5010. So in that situation, how much will be my benefit? The answer is 10 rupees. So if you hold it for 3 months, the benefits value is 9.90. If you exercise it today, early exercise is possible, and you exercise it today, the value of benefit that you will get will be 10 rupees. What you should do? Sir, we should consider the benefit of 10 rupees. We'll go for early exercise. That is the only point. Conceptually, if you understand, it's very easy, right? In the similar manner, here, if I hold it, if the price is at the end of second month is 5010 and I hold it for 3 months, then whatever the benefits that I'll generate, the today's value, that is end of 2 months value, is 9.90. If I exercise it today, I will get a benefit of 10 rupees. So what I should do? How to get the benefit? 5020 exercise price, this is exercise price. Don't try to look at this exercise price. This is not, this is exercise price and this is actual market price. So it is lower than that, 10 rupees is the benefit. So whether I should try to get 10 rupees benefit? Yes. So that is the additional benefit due to this option. Here, let's read. If I hold it for further 1 month, then whatever the benefit I'll get, present value of that at the end of second month is 34.65. Whereas if I exercise it today, तो मेरा एक्सरसाइज प्राइस है 5020, actual market price is 4980. The benefit with the difference will be the benefit, and the benefit will be 40 rupees. So what should I do? I will go for early recovery, early exercise, right? So these are now value of options. So now in this situation, can you do the same exercise now for the backward periods? Obviously, sir. Here the probability is 0.50. The probability is 0.50. So the value of option 1 month earlier, the 5 divided by 1.01 discounted for 1 month. Then what will the value of option that you will get here is 5 divided by 1.1. 1.01. 1.01. 4.950. 4.9504. Right? And here in the same case, 40 into 10 into 0.5, 40 into 0.5. So it will be 25 divided by 1.01. This will be the expected value of option. 10 rupees can be benefit, 40 rupees can be benefit, probabilities are given. So expected value of option, just discounted for 1 month. So here the value of option in that case will be divided by 25 divided by 1.01. 24.752. 24.752. This will be the value of options if the benefit due to early exercise is considered, right? Now in the last part, the same exercise should be done. The same exercise should be done here only, right? So what is the exercise now we have to do? Just concentrate on this. I'm going to make a second smaller part just for the sake of understanding. Here is the 5000 price. Here is 5020 and 54990, and value of option that you have got is 4.9505, 59504 or 5, and value of option here is 24.752. Now the same thing you have to read, right? What is the exercise price? Exercise price is 5020. If I wait for this option for 2 months, then the benefit that I will get, the present value at the end of 1 month is 4.9505. मैं अगर इसको होल्ड करके रखूंगा दूसरे महीने के एंड तक, तो जो मुझे फायदे होंगे उनकी आज की वैल्यू कितनी है? 4 रुपए 95 पैसे. If I want to exercise it today, right? Because I am having a right. This is American option. So I want to exercise it today. So 5020, 5020. How much is the benefit value? The answer is 0, right? So what you should do? What you should do? You should exercise early? No. We will not exercise it. We will wait for second month, right? So in that situation, this will be the benefit that you will generate, right? Second, if I hold it for second month, then whatever the benefit that you will get, the present value of that is 24.752, जो कल को फायदे में उनकी आज के लिए 24 रुपए है. अगर आज एक्सरसाइज कर ले, what if you exercise it today, then the exercise price is 5020, the actual market price is 4990, the benefit will be of 30 rupees. So what we should do, we should try to get the benefit of 30 rupees. That is the game, right? So now what will the expected value of option? Probability of getting this benefit is 0.50 and 0.50 that was given, right? So what is the expected value of option here? The expected value of option will be 17.475, 17.475, and if I discount it with for 1 month the current value of option, and that will be the European option divided by 17.30, 17.30, 17.30 will be the value of option. This is the value of American put option, because in this, wherever there was benefit in early recovery, that benefit is considered. Sir, why not loss? Because if there will be loss, just like this situation, like the 5020 price, if there will be no benefit in exercising, we will wait, will not exercise, right? Just remember, just think from a layman's perspective, that either you are having two options. One is you can get a benefit of 0 rupees, or you can get a benefit of 4.95. What you will do? Obviously, sir, we will wait for it, right, and get 4.95. But if there are options that we can get 24 rupees benefit or 30 rupees benefit, what will do? Obviously, we will try to get 30 rupees benefit. So this was all about this question. The answer for this second part, will be 17.28. For call option, you will have to check. The answers for that will be 8.50 and 8.50. Same answers will be there. Sir, why same? Because if you check that question, it is not that you put a call option, always the same answers will be there, right? But the point is that in call option, additional benefits are not in at any step. There is no benefit in exercising early. So if there is no benefit in exercising early, then whatever will be the value of European option will be the value of American option, if the options are going to be exercised at the end of the period, that is after 3 months. So this is all about the valuation of American options. Very easy if understood. If not, then you can cram it with the formulas available on the internet. It will be very difficult, right? Just subscribe the channel if not done, for the new videos on these kind of topics, right? This is it from my side with respect to this video. Just go through this, do it properly. If asked in exam or otherwise in the practical life, you can solve it very quickly, right? So we might have spent some 30-40 minutes on this, but if you practice it once after this, you can do it in 10-12-15 minutes, because then there is no need to just wherever the benefit is there, you are going to just concentrate on that. Thank you so much. This is it for the day.